was gonna ask you, like, what does like a typical day for a voice actor, actress, whatever, look like? Like
Whatever.
But like,
you're not a voice actor.
do you have to like? Is it like 80% auditions, or more like, you know, it's like training, or like what's your start to finish of a day of work look like?
I mean, as an actor, you just expect to be auditioning as your job. Like, that literally is your job. And when you get a job, that's like a cherry on top. Although you hope to, you know, make that more of a consistent thing over time. But at least when you're beginning or in the middle of it, and as far as I know from like other more experienced actors, you're still auditioning all the time. I've heard of one guy, he does like maybe 200 auditions a week.
Yeah.
What?
And you're getting...
No, it makes sense.
Maybe like at that point, you're getting like a few things a day.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
You're consistently just putting your voice out there and hoping that you will get something in return for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of just have to have the mentality of like
exhausting.
perseverance. Like eventually if I, you know, put enough out there and keep practicing and being consistent, I will get more jobs. And then you also eventually make more connections with people who become your friends, and you can work together, collaborate, and maybe create your own thing, maybe get paid for it.
Oh, hey.
It's exactly like sales.
Everything is sales.
Everything comes back to sales.
To be honest, you are selling your voice, right?
That's true.
So
Yeah.
like, this is a thing of sales where like I've had those jobs where literally your job is to be calling the next person. Hey, do you want to buy? Hey, do you want to buy? Hey, do you want to sell? Hey, do you want to sell? And you're just constantly on the phone, and literally your job is just being on the phone. And then when you finally get the person who says yes, you're like, yeah. And if you chase that person like that's your job, you just weren't on the phone getting the next job. And so you get the first job and you have that like, oh, hey, I got a paycheck and I had a job. And then you immediately have to start calling again and it resets. And so you've got to keep that up. So like that's super important. Anyone who's listening that has any inclination to do anything in this sort of like pseudo freelance area, you know, you've got to constantly be looking for that next job. Even while you have 2 or 3 jobs currently, you need that time to be looking for that next one, that lead generation to find the next one.
So typically you're scheduling in like a buttload of time of auditions, and then scheduling some time to do whatever jobs that you currently have in your arsenal, which, yay, that's great. Awesome. I'm getting paid for doing acting. Yeah. And then I try to do maybe like coaching once a week for an hour or something. Sometimes I'll, you know, chat with my friends and be like, hey, you want to just like do a workshop together and just like critique each other? Because that's how you learn. And you also don't have to pay for friends, hopefully. I hope you don't have to pay for your friends.
Anybody in chat paid for friends? I mean, we've done.
I've had friends I've paid with.
You've paid with them? You know? Here's this friend. Can I exchange this for a cake?
Here's my friend. Give me money.
Yeah. Peace. Money.
Peace, drink
money.
peace. Friend, drink peace.
They paid me.
No one, says Bill.
Yes.
They paid me to be here.
No one. Sorry, that's my simp voice.
Wow.
Anytime someone brings
so
up the term
simpy.
simp,
What a simp.
I have to bring up the simp.
You like echo? It's crazy.
I don't even have the echo on. That's just my voice naturally in a carpeted room.
Carpeted room. Do you have to spend a lot of time like warming up though in your day to day? Like, is that like a 5-minute thing?
Absolutely.
Or is that like
I hope you're warming up as an actor before you do anything, because it takes so much physicality and vocal ability that you can totally hurt yourself, even if you're just doing something minor and you're just doing it for hours and hours and hours on end. It's like any physical activity. You should stretch beforehand, do a little warm up. So I'm doing, at least like a 5-minute warm up, something to get the juices flowing, and then you get going.
Get the juices flowing, you know.
What's the stretching exercise thing?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it like the
Peanut butter platter. Peanut butter platter.
or the,
I am a pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasant. I'm the most pleasant mother pheasant plucker ever to pluck a mother pheasant.
Whoa!
Hey.
That deserves a Kanpai.
I'll Kanpai to not having to buy a subscription off of that.
I was holding my breath. Is
was
she
like,
gonna
here
say
we
the
go.
thing?
This one's gonna be worth 2.
I have faith in myself. Excuse you.
I guess.
That's really good. Super good. Tongue twister.
But the most awkward part of warm-ups is probably doing diction warm-up, which is
Diction warm up. Sorry, Mom.
because you're literally putting your tongue around the edges of your teeth to warm up the bottom of your tongue. And it just, like what Blaine's doing.
Why?
What did Blaine do? Everybody do it now.
Why? Hold on. More gain.
I love
More
it.
gain!
No.
More ASMR.
Do you with your mouth closed or open?
Closed.
That
feels great.
A better noise. What are we doing this for?
This is our diction
This is diction. It helps to warm up your tongue. So
I
eventually you
see.
kind of feels like a sore or like a a burny underneath
right
here.
there. Yeah, it does. Because
And
you're
so-
stretching it. Whoa. Yes,
I'm
Silver said I will
confused.
totally do that. Just be like this. This is everyone has to make a thumbnail face right now. Okay, great. Thanks.
Thanks. Mark this as thumbnail time.
Thumbnail time.
Oh god.